Hola clase, espero que estén bien. En este video vamos a hablar sobre lo que tenemos que hacer esta semana. Okay? We're going to review what we need to do for this week. So let's go to important due dates. Because now we're entering into Module 3. So you'll see that what we have coming up is our composition, the rough draft, which we're going to complete in quizzes. The midterm oral exam, which is going to be October 16th through the 20th. The final draft of the composition, and as well the VHL activities that we have every week, due every Sunday by midnight, and the partner dialogues. So the only time that we're not going to have the partner dialogues for the month of October is going to be the same week that we do the oral exams. Okay, and what I need you guys to do for the midterm oral exams is send me an email with your partner from your VHL dialogues and let me know what is your availability. Give me 3 options. So 3 different days and times that work for both you and your partner, and email me with that list of 3 times and I will send you back the time that works for me. So some of you have already done this, others have not. Please do that this week. So that we can get that schedule going. And once everybody has emailed me, I'll put the schedule on D2L. You're also going to have to complete your rough draft, which you're gonna do in quizzes, okay? And then once we finish the rough draft, I'll give you guys feedback on it, and then October 29th is when the final draft is going to be due. Okay? So when you go to Module 3, it gives you the description of everything that you need to do. Okay, for the week, it gives you the description here. You can head down to the part that says composiciones. It gives you the topic. It tells you how many words. It gives you also the formatting, right? So double space, Times New Roman, 12-point font, written in Spanish. Okay, so make sure that you guys are following those prompts for the composition. All right, so ahora vamos a hablar sobre VHL. Let me move this up so I have everything here in VHL. Let's go to Content, Activities, and note that this week estamos en lección 3, la familia. Okay, la familia. Estamos hablando sobre la familia, okay, vocabulario. Vocabulario nuevo como mamá, papá, hermano, hermana, cosas así. Igual estamos hablando sobre pronunciación. Aquí tenemos pronunciación. Y luego también adjetivos. So when we are talking about this week, a lot of it is culture based. So if you go to the tab that is fotonovela, I'm waiting for it to load. A lot of what you guys are going to have to do this week is learning about culture, learning about exchanges with the family. So you have these following clips, as well as the videos that you're going to have to do for this week. I think in Contextos is where the first VHL partner activity is. Yes, so here is the VHL dialogue, Una Familia. And we're going to go over this prompt. So this is what you're going to be doing this weekend by Sunday with your partner. Okay? Identify the members in the family tree by asking questions about how each family member is related to Graciela Vargas Garcia. Okay, so that is going to be the prompt. Okay, and that's what we're going to be having to do here. So it lets us know, okay, family tree, vocabulary list, it gives us what we need here, and it gives us, of course, the model. So, estudiante 1, ¿quién es Beatriz Pardo de Vargas? Estudiante 2, es la abuela de Graciela. Okay, so we're using what we have learned so far, asking questions, answering questions, using the vocab here like abuela, other words that we might use, madre, padre. Okay, sorry about that. I got cut off, so let me go ahead and get back into VHL. Okay. We'll go back to Portales, see what we're going to be doing. Content activities. Make sure you go to Lección 3. Okay, so that's going to be one part that we're going to do, the family part. We're also going to be talking about pronunciation. And in this, you're going to learn about diphthongs, linking between words, what to do if one word ends in an S and the next word that you're saying begins with an S. So this is really interesting, talking about different vowel pronunciation, those types of things, and that's what you're going to be doing here in this pronunciation section. You also do a little bit about culture with naming, so understanding what happens when a couple gets married, how do they form the last names for their children from their last names, what is a married name like, those types of things. So I'll be going over that as well in a PowerPoint video that I'm going to be uploading soon too. We also go over the descriptive adjectives. Okay, what is the placement of the adjectives before or after the noun, and they have to agree in gender and number, those types of things. And then the last thing that we're going to go over now is the partner chat, the second partner chat for this week. Okay, so it says, with a partner, take turns describing people, places, and things. You may want to use the items on the list. Tell your partner whether you agree, estoy de acuerdo, or disagree, no estoy de acuerdo, with his or her descriptions. Okay, so it says, San Francisco. Estudiante 1. San Francisco es una ciudad muy bonita. And the student says, I do not agree. It's very ugly. Okay, so the first student is saying, San Francisco is a beautiful city. And the second student says, no estoy de acuerdo, es muy fea. Notice that the adjective, because that's what we're using here, that's what we're practicing with adjectives, and also the difference between ser and estar, because look, es is used in this description, but here we're also using estoy. Okay, so now we're talking about in this one, like whether they agree or whether they don't agree, and this one is describing the place. Okay, fea is referring to ciudad because that's the noun. Ciudad is a feminine and singular, so that's why fea and bonita are feminine and singular. Okay, so that's a little bit of what we're going to be having to do for this specific activity. Okay, so it gives you different cities, New York, Chicago, then it talks about, okay, different celebrities, George Clooney, Taylor Swift. Los médicos are like doctors, periodistas are journalists, clase de español, física, matemáticas, química. Okay, in this one we're talking about any type of class that you take at the university. It doesn't necessarily have to be those specific classes. El presidente de Estados Unidos, the president of the U.S., and la primera dama, the first lady of the U.S. So these are different things that you can give your opinions about, right, and the descriptions. Okay, and you don't have to limit yourself to those. You can also talk about other things if you don't want to talk about New York or Chicago, or you can make up different cities. You can say, oh, you could talk about Houston, you could talk about LA, whatever you want to talk about. Okay, so that is going to be the VHL activities for the week. Well, let's go back to D2L. Okay, and that's all that we're going to have. I am going to post a PowerPoint in a little bit that goes over the culture as well as the adjectives. Make sure that you're looking back at VHL because I am going to make sure that all the grades are updated tonight. So let me know if you have any questions about your grades and let me know that you can see everything, okay? All right, we'll talk to you guys soon.